how to effectively train a brand new recruit or new lady who has decided to run their own business with Younique. So, what's really important is the first thing you need to do every single time is open a training chat with your elite. And that's green and above. And if you are not close with your elite, feel free to open it with me or the elite above the elite. Okay, that's most important because you want to make sure you connect them so that they always have two people to go to if they have questions in case you aren't available. If you are not under an elite and I am in your back office as your elite upline, please make sure to include me in this because I don't always see your new recruit in my back office. Opening that training chat is very important to connect them, and the first thing I ask in every single one of them is, tell me about yourself and tell me why you got into this business and what it is you want to get out of it. This is most important because it tells you right away if they're going to be a runner, a walker, a kidnapper, if they're going to be needy. It gives you right off the bat so that you're not wasting your time on people who don't appreciate it. So if you have someone who just bought it for the kit and wants to use the discount, you need to get them to do a launch party. That's key. A lot of people start out as kidnappers and they do a launch party and they sell $500 and they change their mind. Majority of people that you can get to do a launch party will change their mind and sell it to friends and family and grow their business. They might not grow a team, but they will make sure that they every month are actually selling above zero. So getting them to do a launch party, my wording is basically, hey, I know you're in this for the discount. What do you say we just do a 5 to 8 day virtual party, introduce your friends and family, see if anybody's interested, and hopefully earn you your $99 back. That is my language for kidnappers or people that respond and just say, hey, I wanted to do this for the discount. That is what I say. I want them to do a launch party. If they don't answer or they don't want to, I leave that training chat be. I will check in when they the next month and then the month that they're in the red and see if I can convince them to do it again and let them know how much they need to stay active with Younique. And that's as much time as I spend on someone that tells me they're just in it for the discount or just wanted the kit. Next, somebody that works full time and wants to do this kind of as a hobby. Okay, I want to gauge that. I want to see how they do with their launch party. Are they taking selfies? Are they making videos? Are they interacting? Are they having fun? So I will work with them. Definitely, I will give them my time until they stop posting. So when someone stops posting, then my time is better utilized elsewhere. You can't make someone want this business, but your job is to provide the information. I do have a training chat. It's called New Presenters Training Chat, and if you're an elite, then you're in it. Or if you are consistently recruiting, then you're in it as well. I'm assuming most elites have this, and this is what I use. I have one chat with every single thing, and I hold my finger and copy and forward all of the information. It is your job as a sponsor or as an elite to provide all of the information that this new lady needs to be successful, and she can choose to be successful on her own or she can choose to ignore your information, but you must provide the information. It's very basic. It tells her exactly where she's added. She's going to be added to the Glam Fam. She's going to be added to the Pop, which is commonly known as the Presenters Only page, and that's going to be corporate news. If she'd like to run a launch party, she needs to be in the Mock Party 2015 and the Mock Party 2016 for all of the information. And if she would like a little bit more information, we have the Starting Strong group. If you're not in those and don't know what I'm talking about, you need to message me. But they're all actually in the Glam Fam. I post the links very often. So I'll know right away if she's overwhelmed or if she's doing a great job. You will be explaining to her the 2-a-day challenge, so posting on her wall something unique every single day. If she's posting 2 to 3 times in her launch party right out of Mock Party. If she's doing her makeup, explaining to her the different apps she can use for her videos. So all that information I already have typed up and I forward it to my new recruits. If you would like to look at it, jump in for a little bit, there's no chatting in it. It's just to copy and paste or to forward to the training chat. Then that's a great idea, and you can put your own together if you want to put your own together, but making sure they have all the information is what you need to do. And then you kind of go off of what they're doing. Are they doing it all effectively? Are they asking lots of questions? Do they want to know how they're paid? How engaged are they? So I go off of how engaged they are, how much time that I spend with them. If they aren't engaged, if they're not reaching out to you, if they're not posting, you don't engage until they do. If they're highly engaged, then you're highly engaged and you're coaching every single day in that training chat. So as long as they have all of the information, they've been added to all of the groups, you know that they can be successful without you having a training chat. Because if they went through all of the files that are available to them in the Glam Fam, they can be successful. Your job is not to be their babysitter. They didn't sign up because they wanted to help you. They didn't. They didn't want to help you get anywhere. They signed up because they loved the makeup and wanted to help themselves. You really need to keep that in the forefront of their mind when you're checking in with them, trying to get them to sign new people. They didn't do this to help you out. Your goal is to help them. And if you help them and they're happy and selling, that helps you. So keeping them happy and understanding their goals and what they got into this for is key to how you train a new recruit. You can always give them more information. You can always send them to the person above. You can always find that information for them. You can send them to their back office and they can read everything. Going off of their engagement. So remember that you cannot revive a dead horse. If they've stopped posting for 3 months and they just want help on something, you don't need to be spending your time with them because it is not benefiting you. And they weren't here to help you and you gave them the information, then you step away. You gave them what they needed and they decided not to be successful. If you have someone who's constantly asking you questions like, what's my commission rate? How much is blush? Things that they can find out in their back office, I don't open those messages. Don't open them. Those people are going to find the information themselves. You've given them everything they need. You need to remember that these are adults. They are self-sufficient people. They can find most of this information for themselves. Give them 1 to 2 hours. If it's not an emergency, you guys, we sell makeup. We are not brain surgeons. Nothing is an emergency. Even if they got fibers in their eyes, they're not going to die. If you don't answer them in 1 to 2 hours or maybe 24 hours because they're very needy and they ask questions that they could be figuring out on their own, you're teaching them. You're coaching them to know that you aren't there to answer the basic questions they can find on their own. You didn't sign up to be a babysitter. You signed up to be a mentor. So you will mentor them and you will teach them how to fish and they will fish for themselves. That's what this business is about. When you get into management mode and you're babysitting and you're answering questions and you think you're working, you're not working. Answering someone else's questions doesn't count as your job. It just is your extra. It's your overtime, okay? You're a teacher. You're doing that after 3 o'clock deal that isn't making you money but is your job. So you need to be working your own business as well. Keep that at the front of your mind as you are coaching your new recruits. If they respect you, if they answer you, if you give them a task and they do it in the 24 hours you allotted them, keep working with them. Give them small tasks and see if they want to keep going. If they don't do those tasks and they find an excuse, then cut down on your time until they reach back out to you. It is a new person's job when they've been in this and they know what to do and they know where to find it to reach out to their sponsors and say, these are my goals for the month. Can you help me reach them? That is their responsibility. It is not your responsibility to babysit. This was about how to effectively coach a new recruit, groups they need to be added to, and training messages about the information that they need to be provided if they would like to run this as a business.